NRCP being mandated to do basic research, ang ginagawa po natin, ng mga researchers natin ay they do knowledge generation and knowledge creation. Kumbaga mga new discoveries, new knowledge, new tools. Now when these are published and the researchers need to do more clinical trials or more laboratory tests para magkaroon sila ng produkto, then we refer it to applied research funding agency.
Ang biotech ay nananaliksik gamit ang mga mikrobyo para masolusyonan ang mga problema sa ating bansa related sa agriculture, sa industry, sa health din, at sa environment, pwede rin sa food production, kung saan makakatulong ang mga mikrobyo sa paglutas ng mga problemang ito. At itong mga mikrobyong ito ay meron tayong may imbakan tayo ng mga mikrobyo na nabigyan actually ng National Repository status ng DOST ng 1996. It is now called the Philippine National Collection of Microorganisms na nakabase ngayon sa biotech. Ang isa pang malaking pakinabang sa mga mikrobyo ay para sa agrikultura, which is yung maraming focus na ginagawa ang biotech, like sa production ng mga inoculants. So, maraming mga bacteria na mga nitrogen fixers, phosphate solubilizers, potassium solubilizers na nagbibigay ng tinatawag na biofertilizers.
Ang aming pong laboratorio ay naatasan para gumawa ng biofertilizer na ang pangalan ay BioN. Ito ay aming ginagawa dito sa laboratorio. Ito ay nakakapataas ng kanilang ani, nakakapagpataas ng kanilang kita, at higit sa lahat ay nakakapagpababa ng gastusin ng ating mga magkasakamay.
Common use ng mikrobyo na mas familiar siguro karamihan ng mga tao ay ang gamit sa medisina tulad ng insulin. Siguro marami ang may alam tungkol sa insulin na ginagamit siya para sa mga diabetics, di ba? Ang insulin ngayon ay pinoproduce using bacteria at saka yeast, using recombinant DNA technology para mas mapamura ang production ng insulin.
Lunas, possible gamot from rare environments. So, isa dito are taxonomic studies on rare environments. Ang actinomycetes ay isa dyan. Meron kaming research kay na Miss Sulaybar, Chofila Sulaybar, and Miss Irene Papa. They are university researchers ng Biotech of UP Los Baños. So, NRCP funded a research wherein ang ginawa nila from the mangrove soil ay they were able to isolate mga actinomycetes. So, from the actinomycetes, they were able to nakakuha sila ng bioactive compounds that were found to be valuable for veterinary, medical, and agricultural purposes.
Ang ginagawa namin, ang work namin dito sa antibiotics lab ay nag-isolate ng mga beneficial organisms na nagpo-produce ng mga antibiotics antibiotics. They are actinomycetes ang aming ina-isolate, specifically karamihan streptomyces. Ang streptomyces ay nagpuproduce ng antibiotics katulad ng streptomycin. Streptomycin na broad-spectrum antibiotics yon. Pero yung project namin ngayon, nag-isolate kami ng actinomycetes against mga resistant organisms. Ibig sabihin, yung organism ay hindi naaapektuhan ng mga existing, yung mga nandito na antibiotics. Kaya dapat mag-research kami noong mga antibiotic-producing organisms na nakaka-inhibit noong mga resistant na sa mga existing antibiotics.
Ang actinomycetes ay isang bacteria na considered para siyang magsana kasi mycelial ang growth. Nakakaproduce siya ng mga antibiotics, nakakaproduce din siya ng mga enzymes, nakakaproduce din siya ng mga importanteng mga compounds na pwedeng importante sa medicine or sa drug discovery. At the same time, importante rin siya sa agriculture.
Simple lang po ang pag-transfer ng mikrobyong ito. Dapat lagi pong sterile, tapos dapat aseptic technique para walang kontaminasyon. Tina-transfer lang siya sa isang medium na pwedeng mag-grow yung actinomycetes gaya ng mga yeast malt agar. I-strict lang siya. Tapos, incubate lang siya at 30 degrees centigrade for 3 to 5 days. Mag-grow na siya. Pag nag-grow, pwede na siyang gamitin pang assay or pang test kung meron siyang, pwede siyang gamitin as biocontrol or insecticidal.
Basically, ang pinakabidang microorganism dito ay yeast, or ang tawag sa kanya ay Saccharomyces cerevisiae. At ito ay ginagamit sa production ng ethanol. Ang tawag dito ngayon ay bioethanol. Ito pong yeast ay pinipili namin ang mga matitibay. Ibig sabihin noon ay tolerant siya sa acidic condition, yung mababang pH. Tolerant din siya sa medyo mainit na kondisyon at mataas ang production niya ng ethanol.
Yung mga na-experience namin na mikrobyo ay katulad ng Saccharomyces cerevisiae o mas kilala natin yun sa pangalan na brewer's yeast. Usually, malalaman nyo yung hinahalo yun sa tinapay. So, medyo safe naman siya. Yung iba ay yung tinatawag na Monascus sp. Itong mga mikrobyo na to ay useful sila kasi nagpuproduce sila ng mga chemicals na kailangan natin, na nagagamit natin sa industry. Kagaya ng ethanol o kagaya ng mga enzymes na hinahalo sa feeds o kaya sa wastewater.
But the DOST is doing a lot of pushing for more budget, higher budget for R&D para naman maiangat natin, dumami ang R&D natin, which would mean more innovations, which would mean more products, which would mean more help.
In the Food and Feeds Laboratory, we have developed, we think they are miracles of biotechnology. We have developed probiotics technology, which is a solution to the common environmental and problems in the livestock industry. Probiotics are bacteria which, when taken in by another microorganism, promotes the health of another organism.
Actually, we have just reestablished the laboratory of vaccine, and so we are going to produce again the vaccines that we have been producing before and to produce new vaccines, specifically for animals.
Ang milk industry, isang napakalaking problema yung may mastitis sa kanilang mga dairy cows. Ang mastitis ay namamaga ang dede ng mga dairy cows or cattle or goat na kinukunan ng gatas. So pag yun ay namagana, may mga past cells, mataas ang somatic cells na hindi po pwedeng inumin ng gatas na napuproduce nila. Masakit pati yun, namamaga ang dede, kaya hindi na yun sinukunan ng gatas.
So ito po ay lactic acid bacteria. Mas ano po ito mas tinatawag natin GRAS or generally regarded as safe microorganisms. Ito mga lactic acid bacteria. Ito po yung karaniwang tumutubo doon sa ginagamit sa production ng fermented food. At kahit ang Yakult po, mga probiotics, lactic acid bacteria po siya.
Food and nutrition. So we have researches as well on food and nutrition, basically food security. So meron tayong mga researches on something about pests and diseases ng ating mga plants, agricultural sector.
Has characteristics and components that are better than, they said, it's better than olive oil. And you know that olive oil is the most healthy oil.
Right now, may kinokonduct akong study on mangroves in Palawan. So, tinitingnan ko yung diversity of bacteria sa lugar na yon. So, etong mangroves, hindi pa siya masyadong na-explore na environment. So, mas malaki yung chance na makakakuha ka ng novel na microorganisms. And dito sa research na to, tinatry ko din i-check kung meron silang antimicrobial activities. So, etong compounds, pwede siyang i-isolate and then pwede siyang ma-develop into a possible new drug.
Pinupondohan po natin individual members ng NRCP. But these members, they come from universities. Many of them come from research institutions as well. More R&D would mean more innovation. And more innovation would mean more products, more services na angkop din sa needs ng mga tao.
Sa ngayon po ay medyo kumpara sa ibang Southeast Asian neighbors natin, hindi pa ganun karami ang dami ng collection natin. Siguro, halimbawa sa Thailand po, napakarami na ng collection nila. 5 times siguro ang dami or maybe 10 times pa. So kailangan po nating medyo madagdagan yung capability ng biotech para magkaroon tayo ng mas madaming collection at ang ating mga gamit para ma-preserve po yung ating mga good bacteria.
Ang masasabi ko lang, pwedeng umunlad ang isang bansa many times over pag nakadiscover tayo ng magagandang mikrobyo at talagang napakinabangan natin sila. Sana lang ay mabigyan ng magandang budget kasi ito ay malaking wealth ng country natin na posibleng makatulong na mapaunlad ang ekonomiya ng bansa sa pamamagitan ng mga mikrobyo na magamit sa industriya.
Alam mo ba na tinatayang nasa 390 million dengue cases ang naitatala sa buong mundo kada taon? Ayon ito sa World Health Organization. Sa Pilipinas, umabot na sa 292.76 dengue cases ang naitala ayon naman sa Department of Health. Sa ganitong panahon, mainam na alamin natin ang mga paraan kung paano makaiiwas sa sakit na ito. Alamin kung paanong nakatutulong ang science and technology pagdating sa prevention, diagnosis at treatment sa sakit na dengue. Dito lamang yan sa DOSTv, Science for the People.
Potential is huge. Of course, the way to start also needs a lot of funding.
It's really significant because we have already improved the hatchery survival.
Exciting yung mangrove crab industry kasi mataas ang demand. Yung mga adult crabs, itlog namin dito hanggat mag-hatch yung kanilang itlog. So yung larvae ay ikukulture namin sa tangke dito sa hatchery hanggat maging crab instar sila. Yung itsura bang crab na, pero maliliit. So, yun, dadalhin na namin siya sa nursery ponds na merong cages. Doon siya palalakihin for 1.5 months, no?
So, after 15 to 30 days, mag-spawn sila. So, pag spawn nila, i-transfer namin sa hatching tank. Then, i-condition ulit for 9 to 11 days. So, after 9 to 11 days, mag-spawn sila. Mag-hatch. Then, yung iba, dalhin na sa nursery ng self-deck, doon na i-nursery. Then, pag after nursery, transfer na siya sa grow-out.
Ito kunyari, ito si J.I.
So, yung crabs na galing sa nursery, ay nilalagay muna namin dito sa mga basins. And we sort them according to size. Kasi pag ibebenta, iba rin ang presyo ng mga maliit at saka ng mga malalaking crab. So, from here, we can decide kung ipagbibili namin siya sa mga farmers o kaya gagamitin namin for our soft-shell crab.
Bali po, nilalagay po namin siya sa box para po ma-monitor natin ng maigi kung may soft-shell na or wala. Ito yung sinasabi kong dalawa. Merong soft at saka ito yung walang laman. So, yung walang laman, ayan. Wala talaga siyang laman. Ayan. So, kung makikita nyo, sa soft shell crab, lahat chine-change niya. Kahit yung mata, yung gills. So, nasi-change yan lahat. So, pag pag nag-molt siya, lumalaki siya. Mas lumalaki siya ng 30 to 50% kumpara mo doon sa old niya na shell. So, soft na to. Ito na yung soft shell crab natin. Winawash namin ng fresh water. Right after that, nilalagay namin sa freezer. So, this is your soft shell crab.
After ma-harvest, dadalhin namin dito sa may caretakers hut, and then prepare kami ng clean na tub, and then may clean na fresh water. Ilalagay namin yung newly harvested na crab with aerated siya. So purpose niyan is para parang mas tatagal yung yung pag hard niya, and then yung is para parang lalabas niya yung alat sa katawan niya. So after 30 minutes na, ilalagay sa plastic, cling wrap, i-close din siya. So after na-wrap yung crab, papasok namin sa freezer for storing until lalabas na namin sa mga orders. Ganun na. So from the pond to the tub to the freezer to the buyer. Ganun na yung story ng negosyo namin.
So far, may mga nai-train na kaming stakeholders sa different phases of mud crab culture, no? Meron na ring mga nagpo-produce na hatcheries ng crablets na pwede nang gawitin ng fish farmers natin.
When I was assigned sa SafeDeck, nag-work ako doon before. Assistant ako ni Dr. Felicio, who is yung lead sa mud crab dito sa Philippines. So fortunately, bigyan niya ako ng mga ideas, knowledge kung paano ng crab from nursery hanggang grow out. And then during one of those mga studies, nag-study kami na paano mag-grow ng soft shell kasi meron ng mga negosyo ng crabs as mga crablets, pero nagbebenta rin ng for fattening, and then may nagbebenta din for grow out. So may mga ibang-ibang market yung crabs.
Usually, pag ganitong kailangan nila ng technology, kailangan nila malaman ng technology, we usually invite them to see our facilities and show the operation.
The training is very informative because for me, I have zero experience at all. And with this zero experience, I thought it's going to be very difficult. But the way they explain things, the way things rolling, it's informative and quite easy to follow.
Oh, syempre, malaki yung namamatay sa crabs. So, from soya 1 to soya 5, mataas yung mortality rate. So, mga 10 to 15%. So, from soya 1 hanggang crab instar, andyan lang kami sa 3 to 7%. So, average siya mga 5%. So, project sa SafeDeck at saka sa Picard, DOST, so at least malaki yung naitulong ng Picard at saka DOST sa SafeDeck. Ang SafeDeck naman contribute sa mga technical, support sa mga grower para to teach them how to grow crabs at saka how to rear in grow out ponds. So at least malaki din ang naitulong talaga ng DOST sa SafeDeck at saka sa small grower to grow crabs.
Kasi yung some of the major issues facing the mud crab industry are the lack of seed stock. Ito yung mga kulang sa crablets na ilalagay for farming, ano. And then the use also of fish as food for the crabs in the grow out ponds. Pag fish ang ginagamit natin, nakikipag-compete tayo sa mga tao, no, para sa pagkain. And then also diseases in the grow out ponds, no. Yun ang mga in-address namin sa programa namin under DOST. Although we still have other issues that we also addressed in under the program.
This is something that the country is currently lacking, crabs. Currently, everybody is taking it from the wild. So now the supply of crablets or small crabs, both for the farmers as well as the market, is declining rapidly. So I just see that there's a potential in doing this, in supplying the farmers with newly hatched crabs. So that's why I'm here.
In my country, the demand in micro crab is every day. Every day in the island where I live, in Huahine, people are selling crabs on the market. They're selling to the other shop in Tahiti, and the demand increasing. So now we can see smaller crab. They didn't respect the regulation. There is a small black market. You can have small crab, female crab, hatching crab. So it's no good. That's why I'm here to have the project to have a sensibilization of my government to say, okay, I know how to produce crablets, and perhaps I will sell these crablets to other islands to make the broodstock live again.
Siyempre, pag nasa soft shell crab production ka, mas maikli yung culture period mo compared to the hard-shelled crabs, no? Pero yung market mo naman dito kasi iba-iba eh, no? So, yung ibang ayaw maghimay, pwedeng kumain yung soft shell crabs kasi pag kiniluto mo yan, ano lahat, makakain mo. Samantalang yung malaki, syempre maghihimay ka pa doon. Pero you can export that na live kasi yung ibang consumers gusto nila ng live, no, na crabs.
When we sell this, for example, this one, yung crab, 500 pesos per kilo. But you eat the whole 500 pesos. If you buy the regular crabs na for 400 pesos na lower, but you eat only mga 20% of that. So yung meat lang, but yung shell niya na mas yung matigas, hindi mo makakain, na more yung weight niya. So, ano mo is mas makakamura ka doon kasi makakain mo lahat yung crab na doon. Dito sa Iloilo, may mga gourmet restaurants, yung brewery, farm-to-table na restaurants. And then, yun, nakilala ng mga tapos ibang mga chef nagsasabi na, uy, matagal na namin hinahanap to sa States, ito yung palagi kong kinakain, pero tapos sa Thailand, ito yung kinakain namin.
Soft-shell crab is really not too popular before here in our city. And it's because you cannot really get a produce here. So, when we opened Farm to Table, people were surprised that we are serving soft-shell crab tempura and soft taco with soft-shell crab. And they usually ask, where did you get this? This dish is very close to my heart. It's called the soft-shell crab tempura. We wanted to present the first time we served the soft-shell crab in something familiar with the people, which is tempura. Of course, so we have to serve it basic, the soft-shell crab tempura. And we were so amazed with the reception and how the people reacted to it, and they loved it. And so we continued to experiment how to find ways to be creative in serving it in another manner. But again, this is the original way how we serve the soft-shell crab in our restaurant. We serve it as a tempura. This is the soft taco with soft-shell crab and coconut coleslaw. Our coleslaw is with gata, corn, red cabbage, and carrots. And of course, the star of this dish is the soft-shell crab. So we put a little cornstarch, season it with a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and black pepper, and then deep fry, and just put it in our little small hand-rolled pita bread. And Viola, you have a beautiful dish which is a bestseller, which is called the soft taco with soft-shell crab and coleslaw with gata. I would like to invite everyone, of course, to support the local suppliers of Iloilo, to support our farmers, to support our local fishermen, because this is the only way to give back to the community.
The only problem now is the availability of the crablets that are going to be used for the soft-shell crab business. Pinapangarap namin na masusupplyan na yung mga nag-aalaga ng soft-shell crab and other crab as well, na parang hindi na tayo magre-rely from the wild, and ito na ang gagamitin natin na source of crablet.
It's really significant because we have already improved the hatchery survival, which is very hard, and so we already increased it from 3% to 5%. And then for the nursery, we already increased also the survival rate from 5% to 7%.
We're now encouraging commercial adopters of this technology para nga masabi natin na we can have an established soft-shell crab industry in the Philippines.
I really hope that one day that Iloilo will be known as a major supplier and producers of soft-shell crab, because I really believe in this product and how it can grow.
DOSTv would like to thank Filipino Creazione de Mano Incorporated. Visit their showroom at ground floor lobby, PSM BFI Building, 318 Santolan Road, West Crames, San Juan City. SciDev, the world's leading source of reliable and authoritative news, views, and analysis on information about science and technology for global development. Visit their website at www.scidev.net.